Welcome back to Squawk Alley. Keeping our eyes on Bitcoin, which is up more than 25% for the week as it crosses back above 10,000. For more, we are joined by Robert Herjavec, Shark Tank host and CEO of Herjavec Group. Robert, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Morgan.
So what is your take on Bitcoin? Certainly, we've seen it very volatile, ran up and sold off, and now traders are saying that really you're starting to see maybe a rebound here because U.S. regulators are saying they're not going to quash cryptocurrencies, but they want to regulate it. What is your take on this?
Yeah, I think we're going to see, Bitcoin and, the underlying technology is here to stay, so it's not going anywhere. I think you're going to see the price of Bitcoin skyrocket again. I think people are very bullish on it. And I think what's going to drive it is regulation. People know that you have to regulate, inevitably, electronic exchanges. And so you're going to see a regulation. The closer we get to that, it's going to go way up, it's going to get regulated, and it's going to go back down. So I think it's a great investment if you're a speculator. Just don't want to get caught on the wrong end of that. Because as quickly as it's going to go up, as soon as regulation comes in, it'll be good for it long term, but it'll come way back.
Are you invested in any of the cryptocurrencies out there right now?
Yeah, so we own Herjavec Group, which we're a $200 million cybersecurity company.
So I'm wearing a hood today. Believe it or not, I actually kind of want to show you guys this, but it is freezing in California. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This should never ever happen. It's 48 degrees. We got like rain and all this other crap, so that's why I'm wearing a hood. I'm just really cold. But let's just go back to the video. So I do believe he's correct, the Shark Tank guy, because if you think about it, by the way, his name's Robert Herjavec, or however you pronounce it, but there's a lot of good publicity right now going on for cryptocurrencies. So obviously there's going to be a run up. They're going to have to pass regulation, and it's very likely that some of this regulation will be deemed as negative, or like I said, the media will play a spin. So as much as growth that we're getting right now, and let's take a look at the global market cap really quick. I think that you're going to have a nice recovery. Let's go to the 1 month. So yeah, I think we're going to have a good run up. Maybe, I would even say maybe we hit the 800 billion mark again. And then, like I said, it might have to correct. Even, we might hit 1 trillion before it corrects, but the regulations haven't been passed. Government's going to be really slow. But for now, it is a bull market. I do believe that we're going to get continued growth. And one thing he's not mentioning, he obviously, if you're a speculator, if you're getting in and out, it's a complicated issue. But if you want to become a cryptocurrency investor and you want to hold long term, which I recommend, because if you live in the United States, we have something called long-term capital gains tax, where it is much cheaper. You only pay 10 to 15%. Compared to if you are day trading, it's counted as your income. And if you're in the top tax bracket, and if you live in a high tax state like California, you're sometimes shelling out 50%. So for long-term investors who want to hold for over a year, I think cryptocurrencies will outperform any asset class. And that's stocks, real estate, bonds. There might be some penny stocks that might outperform, the top 20 cryptocurrencies, but long term, I think you're going to benefit. But if you're going to be a long-term holder, you really do have to educate yourself, because unfortunately, as you can see in the media, a lot of these people do not know anything about the technology, and they think it's pure speculation, which they're not wrong, because a lot of the people investing in cryptocurrencies are speculators. So that's not what he's saying is partially true, but it's a lot easier to be a long-term investor if you understand the technology and you believe in the technology. I made a joke out of this. It's kind of like religion and believing in Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, cows, whatever you believe in. But if you do really believe in it, I think it's a lot easier to hold it when you do have these bad dips, and you just have to be patient. So I am very bullish. I think we're going to have a large run up. I don't know when it's going to correct, but the reason the guy is in Shark Tank is he's pretty savvy, and pretty much agree with everything, but it does seem like he doesn't understand the underlying technology. So I'm sure, like Mark Cuban, for example, another Shark Tank guy, was a detractor of Bitcoin, but once he actually learned about it, and I think he was one of the first guys, I think in October of last year, he was already saying that, cryptocurrency is here to stay. And there's a video on this channel, if you haven't gone through my channel, where he even says that you should invest about 10% of your portfolio in cryptocurrencies. And what's funny is he said Ethereum before, and I think he told, when he was saying buy Ethereum, it was like $300. So Mark Cuban is definitely a smart guy, but it's good to see these Shark Tank guys supporting cryptocurrencies, but obviously not everyone still understands it. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe the channel. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please like the page and leave your comments. I definitely want to try to answer some, and I will talk to you guys soon.